Hey guys, James here today and welcome to Sims 3 101. Today we're going to be looking at collections, why they're useful and why I only, for some reason, just found out about them recently. Well, not so much that. I've known about them for the whole time the game has existed, but I've never really put them to use for some reason. Anyways, if you're wondering what this house is, it is the Nate Bay house build. You can find it on my channel pretty easily. But basically, I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to use collections. And you'll see them here in buy mode. And then it's one of these options down the side here. You got your sort by room function, which is default. And then sort by function. And then there's collections down the bottom here. And this it contains some fairly helpful stuff. Lots of different various sets that are already made by default, such as all the stuff from The Sims 3 Supernatural. You can pretty much find one for each of the expansions. It just has every item that it came with and all the stuff packs and all that. And then also some store sets also come with collections, not all of them, but I've got a few of them sort of knocking around in here as well. So recently I just stumbled upon the collections again. I was like, hang on, why don't I make a collection of all the stuff I find useful? So what I did is I made like this collection here called Bedroom. I titled it myself. I gave it its own little picture. And I put all these items in here. They're all just decorative items. You obviously can't see any beds or chairs in there because I didn't find that particularly necessary to put in here, but all of these items in here are just random little items that I think might look good in a bedroom. Maybe that could go on top of a dresser there, as you can see. And there's loads of just decorative items, a little clown face thing here, if I can find somewhere to put it, like behind the light. So you got that up there, so I could put that on the wall, and just loads of sort of decorative items that would definitely fit nicely into a bedroom scene. Someone who's into fashion there, I guess. Little grass plant. Tons of little toys as well for children and all that kind of stuff. Tons of decorative items that could just fit perfectly in there. And basically, the reason I did this is, you'll know, if you go to your miscellaneous deco category, where a lot of this stuff actually is, it's a giant category filled with loads of stuff that may or may not be relevant. Like, there's no reason I'd want this in a bedroom. I mean, maybe there is, but me personally, I don't want to put that in someone's bedroom. Likewise, with this Katy Perry Sweet Treats ice cream thing, I'm not going to be putting that in a bedroom. So what this mounts up to is having a ton of stuff in this category that I'm not going to be putting in bedrooms, such as this wagon wheel, and I guess that could go in a bedroom. But anyways, so I decided, why don't I just make my own category that sort of filters out all the junk and is way quicker to load? Because as you'll notice, as I'm scrolling, it sometimes does a weird sort of glitch where it like scrolls back up and it just doesn't work too well. There's just tons of stuff in here. Whereas in my category, or in my collection rather, I've just got all the stuff I want and all the stuff I could need that would be relevant to a bedroom. So how do we go about making our own one? I've only done a bedroom one, but of course you can do all sorts of other ones as well. Maybe you wanted to do a kid specific one. I mean, there is a kids category here in the game that has a lot of the kids stuff, but there is a lot of stuff missing that comes from different locations, and collections just help you consolidate all this stuff into one place. So if I wanted to make a new one, I'd just go into the collections category and you'll see all these buttons down here on the right hand side. The first one of which is create a new collection. So let's just say we call it kids, and we're just going to do that, and then you pick an icon. There's tons of different stuff to pick from. Preferably pick something that's going to be relevant to what you're choosing, because otherwise it'll be kind of annoying to try and find. What's something that could be, that's kind of kid-like, a little toy chest. So we'll use that, make a new kids category, and it will appear in your list. There it is there. There's my new kids one. And the next button here on the right is organize collections. And this allows you to sort of reposition things. However, for some reason, at least I haven't been able to figure out how, without deleting these, how to, like, because if I put these in front of store items, these are all store sets, and accept it, it doesn't actually like to put it in front of store sets. It just puts store sets first no matter what. So just keep that in mind. But it's just after the store set here, so you can reorganize them. And then if I want to add any sort of item into it, say, let's find an interesting item, shall we? That could go in a kid's room in miscellaneous deco that would not be in the kids category. Let's see. There was that toy, but I'm pretty sure that's in the kids category. Let's see. Good tutorial this is. Maybe this little sunflower from Plants vs. Zombies. That could go in a kid's bedroom. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the item. It'll come up with this dialogue. If that could come back, it's just disappeared. And down the bottom here is a little add to collection button. And then you select where you want to put it. I want to put it in the kids collection I've just created. Then if we jump back over, there it is in our kids collection. And basically you just go through the catalog, adding things to it that you think would be appropriate. So you can come in here and choose out things For example, you wouldn't need to put slides or any of this stuff in here. So it helps you sort of just refine the category specifically to what you want it for and tailor it to your needs precisely. And I personally have found it, especially during this house, super useful doing all the bedrooms, because I often like to use these clothes racks and the shoes and the little piles of clothes, and trying to find them in the giant category of miscellaneous is often quite hard. So that helped me out down here as well. I've got all these toys in here that I've put, some of which are in the bedroom category, and it just helps make everything a little bit quicker. Anyways, I hope this tutorial, first of all, wasn't too long and wordy, but it kind of got to the point. But anyways, I hope that helps you out in sort of buy mode, and maybe it'll make things a little bit quicker for you. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you next time, and have an awesome day.